This is the Rams Report.
Bird flu is not only raising the price of eggs, but also heightening the worries of many Americans. More to come from our top story tonight. Also, from Super Bowls to ballots, we have all the details about a member of the Patriots whose eyes are set on City Hall.
Looking for motivation to leave the house in these cold, snowy months? Stay tuned to find the perfect winter weather pastime.
Good morning and welcome to Rams Report. I'm Chloe Carner.
And I'm Harry Murphy. We have a lot to cover today, so let's get started.
Harry, tell us about this. Good morning.
Good morning. The National Park Service is back to normal after a tumultuous month following layoffs by the Trump administration. I had the opportunity to speak with students right here at Suffolk to get their thoughts on the situation.
The JFK Library is back to business after a week full of uncertainty, which left 5 employees temporarily out of work. For more, we turn to our reporter, Harry Murphy.
That's right, Chloe. The employees were finally brought back after a week of uncertainty, but many are still left wondering why it happened in the first place. The devastating wildfires in Los Angeles have left families displaced and communities in crisis, but relief efforts aren't just happening on the West Coast. Help is coming right here at Suffolk University. Students and faculty are stepping up in ways you might not expect. Our reporter Rachel Macarone takes us inside the efforts to show how this university over 3,000 miles away is making a real impact. On Tuesday, February 4th, Josh Kraft formally announced his candidacy for mayor of Boston. The son of Patriots owner Robert Kraft, Josh Kraft is looking to unseat incumbent Mayor Michelle Wu, highlighting what he says are failed campaign promises to improve the T, school systems, and housing in Boston.
Let's hand it over to student reporter Harry Murphy, who is on the campus of Suffolk University with more. Hey, Harry.
Yes, good morning. The city of Boston is seen by many as the education capital of the world. However, many students feel that the lack of a reliable transit system has been an issue that has impacted their education.
Over the last week, the MBTA has had a number of service disruptions across various train lines. All across the city, students from all different universities, including Suffolk, have been feeling the impact. Since 2021, the MBTA has had a seemingly incalculable number of safety concerns, ranging from derailments on the Red Line, brake failures on the Orange Line, and in the past week, 4 disruptions on the Green Line caused by power problems that disabled trains. What may seem like business as usual for the MBTA has created new problems for students across the city.
I was on one of the Green Lines going to Riverside. One of the doors just wouldn't close, and they didn't find out until it had gone 3 stops already.
It's a very mixed bag. Some days it's fine. Other days there's over 25-minute wait times.
Additionally, MBTA officials announced that tracks on the Green Line extension are too narrow and need to be widened, an issue the MBTA was aware of 2 years ago.
With narrower tracks, I'm not a train expert, but I can imagine that would cause a derailment. I think that coupled with power issues too, I definitely would want to find alternate methods of transportation.
While the MBTA says that long-term improvements are being made, students fear these improvements will take too long.
It's too late in the year. It's going to be very snowy this year. It took forever to get new carts in general, so I don't think it's going to be very good.
While many students do have doubts about the MBTA's ability to fix the trains before winter, students do have confidence in the MBTA's ability to have some long-term solutions. For Suffolk in the City, I'm Harry Murphy.
Let's go live to Suffolk in the City student reporter Harry Murphy, who is in Boston with the details. Good morning.
Good morning. Here in the city of Boston, nothing brings people together quite like pizza, and Sal's Pizza is definitely hoping that's the case here at Suffolk University.
Straight from Boston's North End, Sal's Pizza has been a New England staple since their founders, Sal and Nick Lipoli, opened their first pizza shop in 1990 in Salem, New Hampshire. In the heart of Boston, students at Suffolk University were welcomed back from winter break to the smell of freshly baked, authentic Italian pizza, rich tomato sauce, and melting cheese at 1 Court Street, where Sal's Pizza opened its latest pizza shop. In the last number of years, Sal's has been spreading like wildfire in the area, opening up what they call express locations in places like college campuses and sports arenas, offering students a different option aside from normal dining hall food. Suffolk University Dining is operated by Chartwells, but Gabriela Montero, who serves as the Director of Operations for Suffolk University Dining, says this partnership has been in the works for quite some time.
The university introduced Sal's to Chartwells a couple years ago, but it took about 7 months for the whole process to start, from the beginning to the end when we opened back in January 15th.
Additionally, Montero says that working with SALS is important to the university's commitment to building off of student feedback.
We also wanted to make sure that we were doing what the students wanted. You know, they wanted more variety on campus, so we took that into consideration when we decided to partner with SALS.
Students at the university seem to be very happy with the addition of SALS at 1 Court Street.
I really enjoy it a lot because, you know, I just don't want to have the same food around, like, you know, like restaurants like Chipotle and stuff. I want to have something like good pizza, like, you know, like Sal's.
To have a building that's got an actual dining hall attached to it, I bet the students who live here like it a lot more.
I'm happy about it.
Sal's at 1 Court Street is open every day from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. for student-only breakfast and 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. to the general public.
Now, this location is perfect for students because it only takes about 5 minutes to make a whole pie from scratch for students to be able to grab right before they rush off to class. For Suffolk in the City, I'm Harry Murphy.
All right, Harry, you know who else that's perfect for? Us, right here. We will be there. We will be visiting you, my friend, on Suffolk's campus and eating plenty of Sal's pizza. Thank you. Great job reporting. We appreciate it.
The City of Boston is once again gearing up for its annual St. Patrick's Day Parade, which will take place on Sunday, March 16th. Boston was the first city to have parades for St. Patrick's Day in the United States, starting all the way back in 1776, when the city celebrated the evacuation of British troops. If you're planning on attending the St. Patrick's Day Parade, be sure to get there early, as it is estimated that over 1 million people will also be in attendance. Additionally, be sure to be mindful of MBTA updates as well, as schedules will be modified, with commuter rail trains operating with more cars and in-city transit operating on rush hour scheduling from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Festivities will begin at 11:30.
Thanks for being with us this week for Rams Report. I'm Rachel Macaron.
And I'm Harry Murphy. We'll see you next week.